Y'all be loving Goku, but you would hate to be his friend. He really isn't a friend if we're being honest. He's really just like, Earth's security guard. I was really thinking about this and I realized Goku's actually a terrible human low key. Even though he's like an alien, but like he's kind of terrible. And, not really someone anyone really wants to be friends with. Now, allow me to explain. You hear me out, hear me out. So first off, even though this helped with the advancement of the story, and it would have been some like drastic changes if this didn't happen, Vegeta and Nappa literally came to Earth, killed some humans and their close friends who were fighters as well. And with the opportunity to finish off Vegeta, here comes Goku talking about some, oh no, don't kill him. I'll get stronger and I'll beat him.
I ain't never ever seen you act like this.
I ain't gonna lie, boy. Krillin better than me because, man, whew, that boy Vegeta would have been dead that day on all my fallen warriors, boy. I ain't even playing, boy. I don't know, man. If someone came and they beat up my friends and family with their bare hands to death or to a near-death experience and I caught them lacking and I had a gun, I don't think I'm going to be like, you know what? I'm going to go to the gym every day. I'm going to get stronger. I'm going to train my fighting skills so I can beat you when I see you again. Or be like, I'm going to call the cops and let them handle it. I'm simply going to load up this double-barrel shotgun, point, aim, and proceed to keep shooting like it's a three-point contest. Understand this is like, manga, anime adaptation, but, that's strike one for me. Now, my next biggest issue will most definitely have to be when they knew about the android threat. And Bulma had the best idea of finding Jiro's lab and just ending it all there. But nah, out of nowhere, these guys got a moral compass. And they're like, nah, he ain't did nothing yet. We ain't gonna hurt him. We gonna wait until he actually, causes damage or does something. And, plus, we want to fight.
Are you dumb? Are you dumb?
Me personally, I'm going to bring up every flaw since then. I'm going to be like, hey, Goku, let me holler at you real quick. Let me holler at you real quick. I know you hit your head hard when you were a kid. And these headshots you've been taking since you've gotten older, not helping you at all. But, let this sink in. You died against Raditz with the second strongest warrior on Earth, Piccolo, by your side. You were fighting against Vegeta and became immobile. Thank Kami for Gohan and Krillin coming back and Yajirobe being there because, you would have been dead again. You struggled with Frieza, if we're keeping it a beam. No Senzu. But you think you, the only strong one in our camp, who has been able to compete with all these strong warriors, can be the one to single-handedly defeat two androids that this guy from the future said obliterates all of us when you're not here. In secret, I would ask the Bree family for some shit pods, and I'm just going to, go and live on Nami because, it's because I feel like, that would be, the safest option because this man Goku just saying F me. It's crazy. Now, to me, which is the worst disease when, Boo is waiting to fight Goten and Trunks and Goku's just like, oh yeah, just go ahead and kill everybody on Earth, while you wait and we could just, wish them back with Dragon Balls.
Playboy.
I feel like that one right there really takes the cake. I understand why, after the Cell games, that man Tien was like, yeah, y'all probably will never see me again. This man Goku just kept putting everyone in life-threatening situations with no care in the world. And Tien was the only logical one, who had enough. And he was like, yeah, I'm going to get up on out of here, man, on Dende. Like Goku said, oh, I could have beat Boo myself. I would have been there like, that's cap, Goku, no. How you saying you could have beat somebody and you didn't? You feel me? That's like the one dude at your local gym, like your local YMCA, your local LA Fitness, your local Lifetime. He's like, I could have went pro, but my knees, my knees. He's like, dude, like, let's be honest, you average like 6 points at community college, you're 5'7", you can't touch backboard consistently, and even if you were NBA level, your IQ knowledge of the game is more than likely below D3 college level. So yeah, next. Also, which is crazy if you really think about it, this man Goku should be arrested for kidnapping. Like, no one thought it was strange that this grown man kidnaps Maju from the tournament just so he can train him and have someone strong to fight? Like, number one, how do we know Bulma and their family will give them the necessary supplies, without him knowing? He just took them and then he's like, oh yeah, don't worry about your village, Bulma will take care of it. Like, not even talking to Bulma, and he ain't gonna know if they got it or not.
I need some bread. He owe me.
And also, before the tournament, which is crazy, Bulma and Vegeta tell Goku, I haven't seen you in 5 years. I feel like it really would have been 10 if he didn't drop in for like training tips. So like, this is supposedly your friend who you only see or you're in contact once every 5 years. Like, that's crazy. Like, no happy birthday, no happy anniversary, no congratulations, no Merry Christmas, no Happy New Year, no Happy Thanksgiving. You only hear about this man when he want to fight? Like, oh, come on, bro. Now, by far, the one, if for some reason I would have stuck around Goku, that would make me lose it, would definitely be like the Tournament of Power. Like, if I was like around, if I was like still around, him as like a quote unquote friend, I feel like the Tournament of Power would have really made me like be like, I really can't be this man's friend. Because what do you mean you've been lying to us and we have to compete in a fight with other universes to see which universe is going to survive? My last real fight was against a Cyberman. I couldn't land a hit on a Cell Jr. and they were toying with me. You're being stupid, putting all of us in danger. And, we're not going to forget his interaction with Moro in the manga. The only sane Goku was really in GT and original Dragon Ball, if we keeping it at Senzu. Like, GT, I feel like, Goku took his fights more serious, especially because Pan was always in danger, and he didn't want his grandchild killed, But yeah, man, all in all, Goku is he's a terrible friend. He's literally okay putting all of Earth in danger just to have a better training session, And he's really only useful when there's a threat to Earth because, he's like the only strong one, Like, I could be a regular citizen and, not have to deal with the stress this man Goku has caused his peers. Because, I'm sure them people Goku be around be like stressed. They be like, oh yeah, Goku's going to have to beat him because if you don't beat him, then, we're all messed up. But yeah, that's the end of my little rant.